Hi, this Islamic Dad here. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe. It does help me out. Tonight I'm going to do a video on an aspect of the abuse that I personally feel is valid, but I haven't really read that much on it. So I thought I'd do a video, throw it out there, maybe see what people think. So I had a friend, or I have a friend, who recently got out of a really bad abusive relationship for many years, and it was very difficult for her because even after she left, especially like that first couple of days, first week, first month, all those good memories were coming back, and it caused her to have all these moments of doubt of, oh my gosh, what have I done? Did I do the right thing? Have I done something I'm going to regret? Was this all a mistake? Was I looking at things, incorrectly? And I, had, or at least, and again, this is kind of where my thinking goes, is I explained to her those good memories after the abusive relationship are part of the abuse. And that, again, like, a lot of people have, will say, leaving an abusive relationship does not end the abuse. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, but the abuse will continue, sadly. And so, I explained that these good memories and being, filled with doubt and stuff aren't something that is, necessarily coming from a good place as it normally would. Say you have like a good friendship and you move to another part of the US or something like that. That this is, much more nefarious, where the relationship with the abuser is often a roller coaster of great fun, wonderful experiences, followed by some of the most horrible things you've ever had to experience in your entire life, and then back up and back down. And that this may not be done consciously, but it's still part of the cycle of abuse, and it has lasting effects even after you've left the relationship. And that, having these, memories and these doubts come, flooding into your mind after you've left the abuser, in my opinion, is still part of the abuse. And, I was thinking about, another aspect of that, which is just kind of, a lot of people will go like the step further and say, oh, I want to get back together with my narcissist or something like that. Or, I've, read comments from people where they'll say, oh, it's been 3 years since I separated from my, narcissistic abuser, and I still miss them. I think about them, and if I was given the opportunity, I'd probably be weak-willed enough to get back together with them. And again, in my opinion, that's very much still part of the abuse, where the relationship with the narcissist, especially with, the love bombing phase and, the roller coaster, was enough to really, kind of imprint that experience on your mind. And it's only natural that even after you would leave the narcissist and leave the, abusive relationship, that those memories might pop up days, weeks, months, years later, and your, emotions, as part of the memory, would come sweeping back, and you would think, I miss my abuser. I miss the narcissist. I miss the narcissistic, abusive relationship. And then, hopefully, the rational part of your mind will wake up and say, no, you don't. That's trauma bonding. Those memories, those feelings that you're feeling now are part of the abuse. It continues long after you've left the abuser. You're still going to have some of these moments where you have good memories, good feelings. And the thing is, again, my perspective is that's really nefarious. I mean, that's really, really nasty that you would be able to separate yourself from that bad situation, from the narcissist, from the abuser, have the strength and willpower to, create your life away from them, and then still have those thoughts creep into your mind. And I really think that is part of the abuse that continues even after you've left the narcissist. And my point is, I know people are saying, well, how can that be? Because you're no longer with them. My point is, it's like taking a time bomb and sticking it in someone's backpack, and then, setting the timer for 1 year, and then being like, okay, let's end the relationship, bye. And then 1 year later, that time bomb goes off. Even if the narcissist is, love bombing and doing the roller coaster unconsciously or subconsciously, they're still doing it. They're still imprinting those good memories, those good experiences. And at the time, it is very much a, part of the abuse for control. Like what better way to control someone than to treat them with love, kindness, gratitude for a day, and then go right back to being your evil self. And I think that, those memories, those experiences are imprinted deep enough that if they pop up, months, years later, that we need to, go back to the source. Where did those experiences come from? And that's who we should be holding accountable for that. And so again, I think that those memories and experiences and, questioning your actions and moments of doubt are part of the abuse. So, I just thought I'd make this video again because my friend was going through this, and I was, happy that I'm in her life and can kind of explain, you're going to have those memories pop up. You're going to have those moments of doubt. You're going to want to get back with the good part of the partner and relive the good times. But you have to understand the very fact that you're being pulled back is part of the continuing abuse. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Thanks.